what it is. Welcome to the life of a certain Remodelling, where simple living meets a soulful charm. This is your escape onto the countryside. From sun-kissed morning by the pagoda to a fresh harvest in the garden. Whether you're here for farmhouse DIYs, delectable recipes, or how to grow your own produce, welcome. You're in the right place. Sit on tight, because you're about to be served. Welcome, pumpkins. I know I disappeared on you guys, and I am so sorry for that. Okay? But now I'm back. I'm really sorry. But life was lifing, and I just had to get a grip on it. Welcome to I think this is episode 8. Guys, my voice might be a bit off. I've got retainers on, and they're painful. I didn't have them on for like a day, and now I just put them back on, and wow, it's got my teeth on a chokehold. So yeah. Welcome to episode 8. This is going to be part 2 of the kitchen facelift. So this is after Bestie left me. I got on to finishing my wall paintings, and then I went on to spray the handles of the cupboards, and then I put the handles back on, and in between I had to go to the south. I had to go drop off my Joburg mom's beaded necklace. She asked me for a beaded necklace, so I couldn't find mine. So I asked my cousin to make one for her, and then I went to go drop off. My Joburg parents are my Joburg parents. That's the best I can put it. So when I moved from the Eastern Cape, my then manager had asked me to find a place on Airbnb that the company would be renting for me for my first month. And he advised that it be within a 10-kilometer radius to work, because I don't want to be, he advised that I wouldn't want to be stuck in traffic for too long. So I went to Airbnb, found a place that was in the city but felt like it was out of. That's what I was looking for. That was my theme when I was looking for a place, because I know I'm going to be in a big city, but I don't want to constantly feel like I'm in the city. So that's the type of vibe I went for. Fortunately, I was able to find a place. And another thing I tried to go for was the place that I'm booking, can it at least be somewhere that I'll be able to afford if I cannot find a place to stay within the first month, right? So I went and found the Airbnb. When I landed in Joburg, my manager still hadn't paid, and then I was like to him, you better call them and assure them that you're going to pay them. So it was actually quite a struggle to be able to book, but fortunately we had a mutual friend on Facebook, so yeah, gotcha. And he called them. He was like, the payment hasn't been processed yet, but we're on it. I got there, and yeah, I basically became a child. I was supposed to stay there for a month. I ended up staying for 2 years and 10 months. Yeah. Within the third week of staying there, I was still hunting for an apartment in the area because I really liked the area. Auntie Marilla was like, if you're not finding a place, you're welcome to stay for as long as you need to. And that was it for me. That's when I stopped looking for a place to stay. I literally stopped everything. I was like, I am happy to stay in Airbnb for as long as I don't know how long, because I did not have any responsibilities. My room was getting cleaned, I think, twice a week. When I was still in the Airbnb rooms, I didn't buy tissue. I only literally just paid my rent, and I bought food to eat, food that I was going to cook, because it's a self-catering. That's it. I didn't have any responsibilities beyond that. Nothing. So I was like, I am not trading this life for anything, because this is just convenience on another level. So I just hopped from room 1 to room 3. When I was moving from room 1 to room 3, they added more cupboards to that room so that I could be able to fit my clothes, which was amazing. And then when I moved down from room 3 to the excuse me, to the studio apartment downstairs. Even better. That's when I was like, okay, I'm done. And I stayed up until I moved in with Rumi. Yeah, literally the best people I've ever met in my life. Parents, guys, parents. Do you know what I mean by parents? Parents. But the thing is, they're the cool kind of parents. The ones that you can literally tell anything. Yeah. I remember to my room. Marilla took a liking to my roomie. COVID, I wasn't allowed visitors inside the yard, right? And one time, Rumi, after he got his bike, it was soon after he got his bike, he was like, "Can I come through to say hi?" I was like, "Sure, cool." That's before we dated. And so when he came through, I was like, "I can't let you in because my parents aren't allowing any visitors in." So he was like, "Okay." So I was like, "I'll come out though, just to say hi." So I crossed over, and at the gate, there's a camera. So whilst I was busy talking to Rumi outside the gate, they were looking at me. And then as soon as I went back inside to my room, my beeper rang, and when I went to pick up, Mirella was like, "So who's that cute boy with a sexy bike?" The bike was an Italian brand, so he was like, "He's got good taste. I want to meet him." But a while, I was like, "Okay." And she kept on asking me ever since, "Are you still seeing the biker boy? When am I seeing the biker boy?" So I only introduced him formally probably like a year. I think so. It was a year into us dating. That's when I formally introduced him to them. But she had already met him because one time when he came to visit, she went down from upstairs to my room. I think she was telling me about supper plans, or was it parking? Either supper plans or parking that. No, I think it was supper plans. I think she was telling me that later on I'd have to go upstairs to have supper. You see, like, guys, that place was nice. There were days whereby I didn't have to cook. When I was sick, I didn't have to cook. I just told my parents I'm sick, I'm not feeling well. And guess what? Come up and fetch supper, come up for supper, or they bring me soup. And my room, ah, ah. Me, I moved from home in the Eastern Cape to another home in Joburg, literally. So when she came down to tell me to come up for supper, room he was in my apartment downstairs. And then when she came in, she was like, "Hi, is this a cute biker boy?" I was like, "Yo, Tikawam, your mom." And I was like, "Yes, it's him." She was like, "Oh, hey." She was blushing. I don't know why. Clearly, someone had worked his magic on her. So yeah, she definitely was rooting for this one. The rest, no. This time around, she was like, "Yes, I'm voting for the biker boy." And she was so unfiltered. My first date, I was like, "Oh Jesus." I actually think I told her to behave herself, to filter. You know, like I think aging is so fun because literally you don't have to filter what goes on in your head and what comes out your mouth. You literally, it's just everything just comes out. That's who she is. And I'm blank, but she takes it to a different level. But yes, you're going to see my parents. Always a good time and fun time with them. The best people on God's green. That's very, yeah. And then after that, I promise I'm back. I'll be dropping every week from now on. So in between doing the kitchen and doing the floors in the kitchen, life happened in between. It was a very long time. So part 3 of the kitchen series will come at a very much later stage. Excuse me. At a very later stage, I am going to show the life in between because there's a lot that happened outside. There's a lot that happened. But yeah, guys, I'm back. Subscribe, besties, comment, like, enjoy the video. See you guys next time. Much love. Bye. Bye.
I'm reflecting on the state of this house 2 weeks ago before my little sisters arrived, and they've literally done 65% of the work that I need to do. Like, all I'm left with is literally touch-ups, just the finishing touches, and I can be comfortable. My living room is clean. We've moved in. My dining room is clean. Nayo, it's ready to take up whatever that I'm going to put in it. My backyard, has been going on, and they've literally cleaned it up. We got a skip and they filled up the whole thing, cleaned up portions of where the hen house will be. I know Uzetunozish worked. They worked. Like, I've cashed in my returns on being a decent older sister, and I can't rate it enough because these are good fucking returns. Amazing stuff. Like, my house is clean.
This is a hard way. I'm hoping this will clean it, or at least will make it easier for me to just scrub and clean off the grease. And then I have to spray them. TikTok said let it steam, so that's what I'm doing. And then I went to scrub out the handles just to get the grease off. And then after scrubbing, we rinsed them and then we dried them with a towel, a scorob. And then we spray painted the handles with a gold spray paint. Left them to dry. Hey guys, I took 2.5 days off since Bestie left. I only did like really minor things like putting the handles back on, even though I didn't finish. Like, I've just been lazy. So I'm going to finish off painting the wall. Today I'm going to start. I'm not sure if I'm going to finish it today, but I'm going to try my best. Because I have a couple of errands to run. So might not be today, but I'm going to start today to finish it off, try to finish it off. It's what? You what? Okay. How far? Okay. Cheerio. Ciao. Yeah, try and start the process of finishing. Yes.
trying to do what you needed to do or what you were doing when you cut yourself. Are you gonna need help?
Yes. Are you recording?
Yes.
What the fuck, bro?
Are we taking and snipping?
I just need to cut a piece. I need to just take this sample there so they can tell me what size I actually need.
So this is for drip.
It's a drip line. Yeah, I know. I wonder if anything will fit in.
Yeah, this is straw.
Yeah, the ones that were showing me there look slightly thicker. 2021 foot.
Bruno, uyaphi?
Is this it?
Yeah.
Let me go see if this is something I can use.
You're definitely not gonna find me here. Okay. You will not find me here.
It's a bit of a gravel road.
Is it?
Just some 500 meters.
See ya later. I'll leave your lunch. Lunch yakho uzayifumana over nini? Your lunch. Last night supper. Yeah. Cheerio. Knock knock. Hello.
So remember, all details are securely kept. You're part of our loyal support base. We will send it out to one year.
Correct, yeah.
Is this the only number you have for notify you when the delivery is coming.
Thank you so much.
So much, darling. Take
Okay.
care.
Bye.
Uncle Pat, were you saying no? And then she just.
Seriously?
Oh, shit.
Enough for now. I think they managed to sell these next door. These are only for 3 years. And eventually
Those windows at the bottom there were where I used to stay. This is my room. This has always been one of my favorite views. I absolutely love the South for these exact views. Breathtaking. Love them. Always feels like home. It is home. Excuse the mess you're about to see. There's literally dishes, pots, containers everywhere in my kitchen because everything is just dirty. And I am not going to tidy it up before I make this video because my helper is around and she'll eventually get to cleaning up the whole space. I'm just going to focus on putting the handles back on, and that's my job for the day. So with the dirty kitchen, untidy and whatnot, please be strong. I'll be clean soon. I'm a little irritated because the screws I bought that are now gold, these ones, I bought to fit them with the handles, but they don't go in here. Pardon? They don't go in here. These are a bit of a fatty boom boom to go in here, so I have to go back to screen back with these ones, which actually belong here. No, but now they haven't been sprayed gold, and honestly I just don't have the time today. I feel like it's either I'm painting the wall or I'm putting in the handles, so I've picked putting back in the handles, and I guess this is what I have to go with up until a day whereby I feel like I can take them out, probably paint these gold and then put them back on. But for now, this is what we're doing. This is where we are. I just need to paint the bottoms and then the tiles. Mirella and Pat suggested that instead of painting them black and putting a white stencil, I just clean up here this tile and put the black stencil on top of this tile. And I kind of get them because when I put the wood grain wallpaper on top of the counters, it'll kind of match with the floor. So that will be what breaks the monochrome. I'm going to test it out first and see what it looks like. If it doesn't work, then I can just paint it black and white.
And then here, these white pots, mom was like I should just keep them white because they make the black kind of pop. So I'm gonna try that out and see how that goes. Yeah, but I'm almost done, friend. I put in the second coat. Actually, I put down 3 coats here. Down there it was 3 coats and a bit of the side here. 3. I just need to finish the second here and down behind the fridge, and then just second one here, and then everything else has been painted. I've been a bit sluggish this week. Actually, not a bit, but a whole lot. Yeah. Sekusele kancane but kuyahlangana kancane kancane. See you on the next one, sweet pops.